Hello, it's another episode of Speak Up, and I'm your host, Kimi Ebisine Oguneye. Speak Up, it's a Fat Corner program that focuses on how to deal with emotional and psychological issues facing us in the world and in Africa, to be precise. As individuals, we are constantly faced with different challenges, and how we deal with these challenges, it determines how far we would go. And one of the key things that can help us in dealing with challenges is our mindset. So today, I'll be talking about developing the right mindset, or if you want to call it, developing the growth mindset, or developing a positive mindset. Developing the right mindset is crucial to succeed in anything. The right mindset can also be described as a growth mindset, like I said. I'll give you an example. Many marriages are failing because people go into it with preconceived mindset, or will I call it a fixed mindset about how it is meant to be. They have decided this is how it is working, this is how it is meant to be, because they have mirrored what they've seen in their parents' home or what they see with others, and have said that this is how it is meant to be. It is a fixed way and there is no change. And so when challenges come, they do not know how to change or to develop what I call the growth mindset that can make a difference in their home. Another example I'll say is in Africa, people are constantly suffering due to poor performance of the government. Businesses are failing because the government and people have made it very difficult for others to succeed. But one way they have done it is putting our mind in such a way to accept all of this and take it as the norm. You take it fixed, and this is how it's meant to be. So we're not willing to put in the effort or the work to make that change. And so how have they embodied us? It's by putting our mindset in a state that is fixed and preconceived, and so we are not willing to grow, to develop the right mindset. So the question therefore is, what exactly is our mindset? Our mindset is the sum of all our knowledge, including the thoughts and our beliefs about the world and about ourselves. It is that filter for information that you get in and you put out. So it determines how you receive and react to information. Our mindset is a totality of all the informations that we have. A growth mindset, or the right mindset, like I say, is that one that believes that change is possible. That people, including yourself, you can change your talents, you can change your abilities, you can change your intelligence. In other words, those with a fixed mindset do not believe that people can change their talents, their abilities, their intelligence, or anything. They just think that this is the way it is, and so they are willing to change. So the right mindset is that mindset that is willing to change, a mindset that is adaptable to growth. Decades of research has shown us that a growth mindset are more mentally primed to approach and to take on challenges. You take advantage of feedback, adapt the most effective problem-solving strategy, provide developmental feedback, be effortful and persistent in seeking to accomplish goals. That is the right mindset. The mindset that is effortful and persistent in seeking to accomplish goals. That is the mindset we need to go. So how do we change our mindset? First of all, get the best information only. I started by saying our mindset is a sum of all the information that we receive. And so the information that we get matters. Don't fill yourself with information that are negative. Look for, instead of focusing on those informations that are preconceived to be negative, look for informations that are good and fill your mind with those information. Don't keep taking in things that will limit you, but fill yourself with the best information only. Be an advent reader. Look up things. Fill yourself with the best information only. I cannot overemphasize that. The number two thing you need to do is examine your current belief. Our beliefs are a lot of things, are a fundamental thing that make up our mindset. Are those beliefs supporting you? Are they self-limiting beliefs? Are they the beliefs that these beliefs are standing as blocks in your way, but you do not want to change them because they are your belief? I'll give you an example. Some of these beliefs that parents have held on their marriages, not necessarily am I saying that they are wrong. They are not wrong, but they are the beliefs that were fine at that time they were placed. Those beliefs, they worked for them. So look at the current belief, the belief of how your mother is meant to be, the belief of how the wife is meant to be, the belief of how the husband is meant to be, the belief of how I'm supposed to be in this business. Look at those current beliefs. If they are not working for you, then you need to change them. They would have been right when those situations are put, but you need to look at your current situation. Am I working with preconceived beliefs? Are those beliefs really changing me? Or are these beliefs standing as a roadblock? Because whether we like it or not, our beliefs matter. They work in our subconscious, and so they lead us in a certain way. So look at your beliefs and change those beliefs. You should not be stuck with this is how it's supposed to be. No, change them. The next thing you want to do is choose growth. Number 3 is to choose growth. How do you interpret that challenge? Setback or criticism is your choice. The point is that when you look at that situation, you can interpret them in a fixed mindset as saying, this is my talent and my abilities are lacking. Or you can interpret them in the growth mindset to say, well, I have not done this, but I can ramp up my abilities, my strategies to succeed. I can stretch myself. I can expand my abilities. That is the growth mindset. So whenever we're faced with challenges, think about growth. That is what will matter. Choose to grow. Choose not to limit yourself. Choose to run up. The next thing I want us to do is think of our mindset as a voice. Pay attention to our thoughts. The Bible tells us that as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So pay attention to the thoughts that we're having. And I'm sure that we all know that our thoughts direct us a lot of times. See if that thought is constantly sending you as a limitation, then you need to say no to it. Say no to it. If you've spotted that you have a fixed mind and it's constantly telling you and undermining your potential for success, then you need to change that voice. I'll tell you what I do personally. When those negative thoughts come into me, I'm not saying I don't have them. They come a lot of times when I'm going through challenges. They come to tell me that when those thoughts come to me, what do? I speak back at those thoughts. And that is what my number 5 point is. Speak back at those thoughts. I tell myself when the negative thoughts come, I said, oh no, you're not going to dwell in this mind this time. What I do is I immediately pick up myself, switch off from that thought level, look for something that will be uplifting for me. Pick up a book that will tell me something different. Pick up a movie, anything else, anything to take my mind away from those negative thoughts and begin to think about positive things. So number 5 is talk back. Tell that voice exactly what is wrong with how it is framing that situation. Actively reformulate your approach to challenges and setbacks. I'll give you an example. The fixed mindset will say, are you sure you can do it? Maybe you don't have the talent. While the growth mindset will say, I'm not sure I can do it. In fact, I know that I'm right now, my talents would not get me to do them. However, I am willing to change. I am willing to learn, to put in the effort that it needs and the time that it needs for me to change. Another example is the fixed mindset to say, oh, because you have failed, you are a failure. Well, the best way to talk back at that mindset is to say, well, many successful people have failed, but they failed. They've also made it. So many times, if you look at all the stories of all the successful people, they failed several times, but they've made it. Well, so I'm going to make it. So because I failed, I'm not a failure. I can make it. And finally, we need to act now. We need to act now. It's not enough that we take in all this information and we don't make a change. Once you take in those information, make a change. Don't keep dwelling on it. Let it not end in your thoughts. Make that change. If you need to put in the work, if you need to increase, go for that additional course, go for that additional course. If you need to spend a longer hours in fulfilling that, in writing up that stuff, do that hours. If you need to change in that marriage, to switch things, act now. Let it not end in where we are again. And until I see you, act now and speak up. So as usual, feel free to reach us or send us your story by emailing us at info@fatcorner.com or visit our Facebook and YouTube channel at fatcorner.org. And bye for now.